Welcome back to the Sam Revisited Part 2. I think essentially I got to what my friend was asking about, and that is what do I strip away? And I've stripped away all this. I've stripped away just about everything except my room names. There's some of this stuff here, some electrical stuff that I have to get rid of. Some posts right in here. Here's what is this? A wall? How did I get invisible wall? I suppose that is. Here's another invisible wall right here. Anyway, it's just you just get rid of some of this CAD stuff. It doesn't take long to get rid of it. It takes 5 minutes maybe. Anyway, so now I'm ready to start drawing my house. And so what I need to do is I need to turn on a particular layer, CAD CAD site building 1, building, turn on this. And now you're going to see that is the outline of my house. So I'm going to I'm going to draw my exterior walls. One. Now, this is my as-built, I guess, or it's your whatever it is. And over here, and over here. Okay, then, and now you go in there and you set your plate heights and your floor heights and stuff to be correct. And now you're going to take a look at this house and see what's being built so far. There it is. But you'll notice the foundation's wrong, isn't it? Because I haven't changed the foundation. Note that I didn't ever get rid of my foundation. So I go down to level 0, go to my foundation plan set, and now I know that this foundation wall is really over here. This one's over here. And so is it going to be faster to manually build? Probably. Do I do it manually? No. Because I got all these notes already in here. It is what it is. I just do it differently. And so I'm, in about 3 minutes, I've got this stuff sort of laid out, and one of the advantages of this is what I do with my garage. Yeah, the garage is going to be moved over to here. Move this over to here. And I'll leave this. Here's some interior footings that the interior footing bearing wall might be right here right now. So I just, I think sometimes with these interior bearing walls, it's easier just to put them where they are because I would have the MRLS on. I could tell where the walls are. So now I think I should have a Shift G. I should have my slab. Yeah, there's my slab. I might have to tweak something in here. I don't know what's going on with this, but anyway, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's just not line. This footing's not foundation line footing with outside. So now it should be all good to go. And then with the foundation, since I'm here, I might as well go 9. I know I have a step here. This is a slab. The step there's right. Here's a step over here. 9 bump and put it over here. And now with these, a lot of this text, is my concrete driveway still here? Yeah, my garage slab, existing garage slab's right here still. Here's a step right here, 9 point to point, because I know that's going to be a step right there. And now that with these 8, 4 to copy and multiple paste it here. These are existing 12 by 12 footings. I know that 1, 2, 3, and 4. Some of this text is in the wrong location, so I simply just delete that text. Y text over here. Delete that text there. I got some bubbles right here, some detail bubbles right here if I want, and I just move this detail bubble down to here because I'm going to detail that for some reason, and good to go, I think, and that's probably a leftover CAD line that I don't need, or maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe it's up here. Wherever it is, it's somewhere. And so that slab's good to go. Now I usually build my roofs manually, but let's just make it really quick and go ahead and build my roofs, build roof planes, and let them build whatever they want. Now you got my roof planes, H, and see, there you go. You got that. W, and I'm going to have to move this chimney over to where it really is. That's chimney in the decorative chimney cap, whatever. What else am I doing? W, roof plan. And then you got to put in a couple windows, right? Floor plan right there. Alt 1, put in some windows. 1, 2, put in a garage door. Control 4, put in a garage door right here. U, it's a 16 foot by 7 foot garage door, and then I'm gonna have a door here. I'm gonna put a door right there, and a door over here, and a door right there. And now I need to just go to W, go to sheet number 5, you think it is, or 6, to get my roof framing plan. So here's my roof framing plan right here, right? So you just strip off some of this text that you don't need. And these section cuts, do I want to use this? Yeah, I want the section cut to be right through here. Remember, this is already in layout, but I'm going to want to cut it right through there. I want to cut this. See, I haven't even cut any cameras. They're already there. I want this section cut line to be down to here, and I want it to go, it goes all the way through. This section cut's fine. This section cut is, I already got my section cuts, and they're already in layout. That's the beauty of it. And then you just, get rid of some of this text if you want. But you want 8-4, sorry, existing 4x header, 8 to copy, 4 to paste in place. I mean, to paste. There's a 4x4 header, 4x4 header, 4x4 header there, and you get the idea. Take this little detail bubble, stick it right there, and this detail bubble's over here. But I haven't gone to library to get these things. I haven't made these things. I'm just copying. I'm just shuffling what's already there, so I haven't messed with it, right? Good to go. Okay, so now let's look at layout and see what's happened on layout. That's what the real key is. Let's look at layout. Sheet number 1. Sheet number 1. See, on sheet number on where the site plan is, you can see my walls. That's the way I show it. Now you can see the doors, using the MRLS or using just whatever. Those layers are turned on, and I could change this. Anyway, you get the idea. That stuff's already in place. The site plan is already starting to get together. Look at the roof plan. The roof plan's already there. I haven't done anything on the roof plan. Now let's change the front elevation. Here it is right here. Open it up. And where is it? There it is. Oh, and now existing roof, and now, using Perry's method of his macros. Is this a tile roof? I don't know. Maybe it's not a tile roof. Maybe it's changed my macro, and the macro is, it's not a macro yet. But this is an older plan. It's not a macro yet. But you can see, and now just to update this. So now I should have my front elevation drawn. I haven't sent it to layout. You'll notice that this shows an 8'1" ceiling. It's really a 9'1". So I would just, see, this is already changed right here. Let's do this right elevation. Let's do the right elevation. And I know this plate height right here is really, so I got the dimension. Remember, I left my dimensions in. That's why I left my dimensions in here. It's a 109. It's a 9-foot plate line there, and really this roof turned out to be a little bit bigger. So really, this is the total height of the building is whatever it is. What is it? 19 foot. So I've kind of dimensioned the height, the total height. I've dimensioned the plate heights, and now I just need to shuffle. This, and keep in mind that if this existing roof, and it should say existing whatever roof it is, if this is a macro, if I change it in one location, it's going to affect my right elevation, my left elevation, my rear elevation, all that stuff will be updated. Instead of saying a concrete tile, it's going to say asphalt, because this house has an asphalt roof on it. And that same macro is used in the roof plan. Remember the roof plan we did? So W, close this up. So you're just shuffling stuff that's already in plan. You're not having to write anything. And along the way, you might decide, God, I made a mistake with this line weight. I'm going to change this line weight. So the next time you do this plan, you're using this updated version. That's what it's all about. See, and this existing Class A roof assembly, concrete tile over 30 pounds felt, that would have been changed in only one location, a macro, and that call out of the roof assembly would have been called out here on the roof plan and all these elevations. And I think you should notice that, this elevation's changed. See, it's already a hip roof, and that's been changed. Go to sheet, and this is the demo plan, which is really it's going to eventually be a demo plan, but you can see that's been changed. You can see that my door and window schedules, they're already getting updated. Look at the new doors and windows. They're already starting to develop the schedule. I haven't sent those to layout. They're already there. Floor plan. Here's the floor plan. I haven't put my interior walls in yet, so you see that's getting developed. This is going to be my cabinet plan. That's getting developed. Now, since this is a new thing, as I said, all my cabinet elevations are all new. I have to redo those. Those are the only things I get sent to layout. And if I want to figure out what I'm going to do, and I go to my cabinet plan work set, that has cameras on it. And these are the cameras that are already sort of, because I use masking and stuff, that camera right there has the mask already in it and the notes. And so this is going to be there's a cabinet against that elevation, so I'll move that camera over there, and I move this camera over here. And so I just open that up, send that to layout, and that stuff's in layout. And all the annotations there too. Because watch this, if I just open this camera up, I probably don't have anything, but it's got my mask in there. It's got my mask in there, and that's my mask, and all the cabinets will fit behind it. And I might have to locate it right there. And let's see, come over to here. I don't know if I have the, yeah, there's the other wall. And if I had a cabinet against that wall, you'd see all that stuff in the middle. And now this is Y, and just move this label over. Here's the label, and this is U of whatever this is. Piece of cake. And then you just, now you have to send this to layout. Now you got to send this to layout. So that's the only thing that gets sent to layout, W. So we should be back in layout right now. Layout right here. So that's my cabinet plan, right? With my cabinet elevations. Here's my sections. You know, if I want to use section A, I just open this up. Here's section A. I guess this just happens to be right in the middle of. I guess I didn't change. Oh, that's section 5. I probably don't even have that in plan. Let's pick another section. Oh, how about Y section? I think I used the Y section. Yeah, there it is. And so, you know, this is my CAD fill. I'll just get rid of this. I'll get rid of this, delete, get rid of this, delete, get rid of this, delete. And here's the footings. Pull this, escape. Little sloppy, good buddy. But anyway, you get the idea. I'm gonna just shuffle this thing. 5. Yes, delete the intervening lines. And now I'm just going to pull this over to here. And it's going to snap to this, snap, and this is, you know, this reflects the footing. We should snap to that line here. The insulation is really right up here. Now I take this pitch right here and stick it there. This pitch is right here. That's fine. And these things should be macros too. This 5 should be a macro. 8 to copy it, and I want to put it right there. And if it's a macro, then all these numbers change. If it's a 4 and 12 or 5 and 12, it's just automatically changed. I don't have to change those numbers. It's just changed in one spot. So you get the idea. Now I just close that, and now this is going to update my section. Again, I haven't sent it to layout. I've simply opened it up, shuffled a few things around, and updated the section. Oh, man. So where's the section? What was it? Section 1? Yeah, there it is right there. So I just stretch this out, resize it, and reposition on the plan. So you get the idea here. And here's the roof frame plan. It's already generated. Foundation plan. You know, I got my new foundation plan. I haven't sent that to layout, and I got a lot of notes already in here that I'm going to put in there anyway. There's the same notes over and over again. Tile 24, and this is my electrical. So I hope that helped. That's the SAM Revisited, the shortened version. As I said, I did one that might be more complete, located at chieftutor.com. That's the end of part 2. That's the end.